I still visibly remember the first time that I wrote Hawaii Women Filmmaking on something, which was actually a blue cooler. You know, it was like we were doing like programs, marks, and we didn't have a fridge, and so we need to kind of have cool drinks for the youth. I remember clearly like writing Hawaii, and it felt so weird because it made it like real. Hi, my name is Vera Zambonelli. I'm originally from Catania, Sicily, and I moved here to Hawaii in 2006. I am the founder and now outgoing executive director of Hawaii Women Filmmaking, an organization that I founded in 2011. What inspired me to start the organization, simply put, was a pure act of rage. I was actually ostracized and set aside from something that I was actually sharing with other people. What became an issue that was affecting me personally, I realized it was just not about myself. So Hawaii Women Filmmaking's mission is to redress gender inequity in the film industry through what I like to think is an intersectional lens. We are really committed and dedicated to make sure that not only whose stories are told, but also who's telling those stories matters. It was February 23rd, 2011. The very first thing that we did was a monthly gathering. And the gatherings were really a way for us to get to know who was part of this community and wanted to be part of this community. And then I was like, well, if you really, really want to make a dent, what about doing a film camp? Summer of 2012, that's when we offered the very first real camp. And it was an intense program. The participants were there for like 8 hours a day. We started making Media That Matters, which was really our filmmaking program for social justice. And that was 2014. And one more project that seems to have brought everything together is Real Vahine of Hawaii, a series of short documentaries on the Vahine filmmakers of Hawaii, in Hawaii. With Shirley Thompson as co-producer, we completed 5 seasons for a total of 30 short films.
Now for the historical cultural long form, the Emmy is awarded to Real Vahine.
What this journey more than taught me, brought me, is good friends. But also kind of like pride in, wow, it was just an idea. I keep going back to that. What's happening now with Hawaii Women Filmmaking is that I'm transitioning out from the positions of executive director, and Pōʻai Lincoln, our my beloved Pōʻai, is actually the new leader, executive director of the organization. For me personally, it was very important. There was going to be a Pacifica woman. And I managed to create a job for myself, again, as the Intercultural Film Exchange Program Director. But the idea is really to facilitate conversation, film screening, film showcases of Hawaii women filmmakers in Europe.
Aloha, my name is Pōʻai Lincoln, and I'm originally from Waimea on Hawaiʻi Island, i ka ua ki puʻupuʻu ma ka poli o Mauna Kea. I'm extremely honored and very humbled to have been asked to step in and take the role of executive director. The most important thing to know is that Hawaii Women in Filmmaking is still here. So we offer educational camps, we have our production services that can be used through us, and we also always have our community events so that our community can find each other. So there are multiple ways to support the work that we're doing here at Hawaii Women in Filmmaking. Sign up for our courses, sign up for our newsletter so that you see what's going on, so you can find out what's happening. Or if you wanted to actually make films with us, work with our production team, go ahead, reach out to us. All of the contact information is on our website. I am very excited for us building this community further.
I think change can happen in many different ways, and sometimes, for example, in an industry like ours, you can try to be within the system, but sometimes the system is not really set up for you, or it doesn't really work for you, and we do. So I think those are the time where to be a disruptor is really important, and so let's say if the table is not really made for you, doesn't have a chair that accommodates you, maybe this is the time to leave the table and build another one, where you can invite all your friends and more. And then invite the friends of their friends, so that everybody can actually sit at that.